Good evening, and welcome to the 2017 Induction Ceremony for the two-year College Honor Society, Phi Theta Kappa. My name is Ben Wooster. I teach philosophy at Rockingham Community College, and I am one of the advisors for the school's Honor Society. Before I introduce the stage party, I want to say a quick word to the group of students you see in the first rows of the auditorium. Because of your outstanding academic records, you are being inducted into this International Honor Society, and it is an international society. But from a personal point of view as an instructor, I wanted to say this. You are the students who show up to class every day, on time, notes out, books out, ready to get to work. Your essays are typically a pleasure to read, and your comments in discussion set a high standard for everyone in the room. And I would say, including myself sometimes, as on more than one occasion, your remarks have prompted me to rethink some of my own views. In short, I'm saying that you are the students who make a job like mine a little bit more interesting and more rewarding and definitely more fun. So enjoy yourselves tonight. Enjoy the recognition and the honors that are being given to you. You have earned it. Well done. Now the stage party, I will introduce them. On my immediate right is Jennifer Seguin. She is a student member of PTK, and she has generously and bravely volunteered to come up on stage tonight. To her left, as you face the stage, is our keynote speaker for this evening, Dr. Kimberly Clark, and I'll be introducing Dr. Clark in a minute. And next to Dr. Clark is the president of Rockingham Community College, Dr. Mark Kinlaw. I'd also like to acknowledge a couple of people who are not on stage, but who are vital supporters of PTK. And the first is Lewis McIntyre. Mr. McIntyre is the director of Rockingham Community College's current distance learning initiative. And when he was in college, he was an active PTK member, and he has graciously got involved with our chapter here at RCC. And Lewis, we have appreciated your help and your support. I would also like to acknowledge Ms. Donato Worrell. She is the department chair of Business, Humanities, and Social Sciences, and she has mentored me, I guess, through the technicalities of getting a thing like this to go off right. And if it's at all organized tonight, and I hope it is, that owes a lot to Donata's help. And finally, I would like to thank our pianist, Pat Harden, who always says yes when we ask her to play, and who always confirms to me that no matter how many bells and whistles Apple comes out with, live music is still the best music. Thank you, Pat. And thanks to everyone for the stage party and all the college community supporters of PTK. And now I'd like to invite to the podium the president of Rockingham Community College, Dr. Mark Kinlaw.
Thank you, Dr. Wooster. On behalf of our faculty and our staff, our Board of Trustees, I want to welcome you to our Phi Theta Kappa Induction Ceremony tonight. I want to extend my congratulations to our students. You represent the very best that our college has to offer. And with that, that brings some challenges for you. And I think Dr. Clark will probably speak to some of that in terms of what the pillars of our Phi Theta Kappa actually mean. I also want to welcome our family and our friends of our students that are here. They would not be sitting here and being as successful as they are without your support. So we appreciate you being here, and we appreciate you supporting our students. I also want to thank our faculty and our staff for working and challenging our students, working with our students, challenging them every day to be their best, because without them, obviously, our students would not be as successful either. I also want to thank Dr. Wooster and the rest of those that have planned this event. We appreciate your efforts in advising our students. And Phi Theta Kappa brings with it some opportunities for you as students, and I hope that you will embrace those and reach out and be leaders for our campus and our community. But my congratulations to you and welcome to all of those that are here. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kinlaw. Our keynote speaker tonight is Kimberly Clark. Dr. Clark has been at RCC coming on 3 years now, and she is the Dean of the Health and Public Services Division. I had the chance to visit Kim in her office last week, and this is the Owens Human Services Building, and I haven't been there in years, I have to confess, but I was very impressed. And if you've been in that building, you'll know that it is set up to simulate a state-of-the-art hospital, and walking in to her place of work is like walking into a hospital. It is very smart and definitely worth a visit. Let me give you a little bio on Dr. Clark, and then I will get out of the way. She has a Bachelor of Science degree from Wheeling Jesuit University. She has an MBA, a Master's in Business Administration from West Virginia University, and she holds a doctorate in education from UNC Charlotte. So she's got just about everything covered, I think. She loves being outdoors. On a personal note, she has told me, and doing recreational activities. And I was also interested to learn that Dr. Clark is a woodworker and a carpenter, and she likes doing projects around the house, which to someone who can barely pump his own gas is absolutely amazing. Will you please welcome to the podium our keynote speaker, Dr. Kimberly Clark.
Thank you, Dr. Wooster. Let me clarify, I am an amateur woodworker and carpenter, so I'm still learning. Well, it is a great day to be at Rockingham Community College. Would you agree? Yes. It's always a special time when we get to recognize student achievement, and that's why we're here this evening, to recognize a group of individuals for your outstanding academic achievement. I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to be here this evening with you. When Dr. Wooster asked me to participate in this event as a speaker, I was honored and nervous all at the same time, because I'm thinking, what am I going to say to a group of already high-achieving students? What do you say to motivate the already motivated? Because as I stand here and I see you as a highly motivated and achieving group of individuals with a lot of opportunity ahead of you. So first I want to say congratulations on your achievement. Only a small percentage of college students get recognized for their outstanding achievement. Reaching this important milestone in your educational journey is not easy, and it takes a lot of work, time, energy, and a commitment. And in layman terms, blood, sweat, and tears, right? Yeah. You represent a group of special college students, and what you get out of this opportunity as a member of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society is dependent on what you put into it. So I want to challenge you while you are here at RCC and beyond to never be satisfied. It's okay to be content and happy where you are right now, but I hope you'll always be looking ahead to where you can be and what you need to do to get there. Never being satisfied is never accepting the status quo. You can always do better, be a better person, give more of your time to those who need it, make better decisions, study more, and be an advocate for what you believe in. Never being satisfied means that you're always challenging yourself to achieve more. Achievement's not just measured in what you do academically, but also comes in the form of service. How can you make a positive difference in someone else's life? What can you do to make where you live better? Service is important in developing a holistic student learning experience, and I encourage you to participate on campus events that support our community and environment. We do a lot here on campus, and I hope you will be involved. Consider being a member of a local civics organization. Albert Einstein said, the aim of education must be the training of independently acting and thinking individuals who, however, see in the service to the community as their highest life problem. I hope you will share that. Never being satisfied is accepting and leading change. Charles Kettering once said that people are open-minded about new things as long as they are exactly like the old ones. Be a change agent. Never being satisfied enables us to reflect on what we've done to take us where we need to be. It's not easy being in college and juggling all your life's responsibilities. It takes resiliency. Do the things that fill you up to build resiliency. Remember, your academic achievements do not solely define you as a person. Your values and what you consider important are guides in your journey. So what are your values that define you? And what in life is most important to you? Reach for what you dream to do and challenge yourself to be the best in whatever you do. Never be satisfied. And in keeping with my promise to be about 5 minutes, I will conclude there. And again, thank you and congratulations.
Honored President Kinlaw, advisors, and fellow Phi Theta Kappa members, I am pleased to present to you these candidates for membership in our Honor Society. These students have fulfilled all requirements for membership and have been selected because they have chosen scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship as their hallmarks. I recommend them for acceptance into the Alpha Kappa Pi chapter of Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society of the two-year college. You are about to be inducted into a scholarly fellowship which embraces two-year colleges not only for your own state, but of the nation and the world. This fellowship is Phi Theta Kappa, and your chapter is Alpha Kappa Pi. After induction, you will find among the members an atmosphere of scholarship to which you must give of yourself in order that the organization may be meaningful to you. A William Shakespeare quote which describes the inductees states, "Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them." On the table is a torch, symbolic of knowledge, which is the servant of wisdom, which dwells with prudence and leads in the way of righteousness in the midst of the paths of judgment. The white rose represents purity and beauty of life, with its white buds signifying intellectual associations. The emblem of Phi Theta Kappa consists of a golden slab keyed at the top and bottom. You've studied the constitution of this organization, the purpose of which is to foster a spirit of devotion to study and to scholarly ideals among its members. Now that the standards and ideals of this organization have been fully revealed to you, please come to complete the pledge, which admits you into complete fellowship. Please stand and repeat after me. I, and say your name, do solemnly promise on the day of April 19th, 2017, to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa, and to keep this object and aim in mind, and I do solemnly pledge allegiance to my fellow members and promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors.
Zachary Austin. Zach is pursuing an associate in arts degree. He's from Ruffin, North Carolina, and he plans on transferring to a four-year university to get a BA in history. He wants to thank his mom and his grandmother for their support. Courtney Blackstock. Courtney's from Eden. She plans to attend a four-year university and major in biology, and her goal is to become a pharmacist and own her own pharmacy. She wants to thank Denise, her middle school teacher, and her parents for helping her become who she is today. Johnny Brown. Johnny's getting an Associate of Arts degree. He's from Eden. He plans to attend UNC Charlotte and major in international business. He wants to thank Jesus Christ, his mom and dad, and he wants to thank himself, which I know Johnny a little bit. That sounds like him. Abigail Carter is pursuing an Associate in Arts. She's from Reedsville. She plans to attend the Culinary Institute of America and pursue a bachelor's in food business management. She wants to thank her mom, dad, her sister, her church, and Dolly Parton. And if you want, during the reception, you can ask her about that. Erica Carter. Erica is pursuing a degree in business administration. She's from Madison, and her plans after graduation are to attend UNCG and earn her bachelor's, and she wants to thank her parents for their support. Kyle Matthew Caden. Kyle's pursuing an associate in arts. He's from Reedsville. He plans to attend UNCG and major in either sociology or peace and conflict studies. He wants to thank his wife, Megan, his son, Landon, and his dad and stepmom. Brittany Creech. Brittany is studying early childhood education. She's from Burlington, and she plans to further her education at a four-year university to become a kindergarten teacher. Brittany wants to thank her parents and her fiancé, and also Mrs. Jumper, that's Felicia Jumper, for her continued encouragement and advice and wisdom. Jeffrey Crosby. Jeff is studying mechanical engineering. He's from Madison, and after graduation, he plans to enter the workforce and inquire employment in the robotics, automation, infrastructure, or recycling industry. And that is not anything that's going to be on my resume. He would like to thank his mom and his uncle for all their support. Jo Beth Jones. Jo Beth is studying medical office administration. She's from Reedsville. Her plans after graduation are to open a family care facility, and she wants to acknowledge her son and daughter-in-law, Josh and Amanda Roberts. Linda Martin. Linda is also studying medical office administration. She's from Madison. After graduation, she plans on heading straight to work and has high hopes of landing a job fairly quickly, hopefully with Cone Health. She wants to thank her husband, Mark, her niece, Kaylee, and her kids, Bailey, Carter, and Lucas. And on a note here, a poignant note, Bailey is only 14 and is fighting stage 4 cancer. She has taught her mom, Linda writes, how to keep going and never to give up. Sage Martin. Sage is getting an associate in arts. She's from Stokesdale. After graduation, she plans to attend a four-year university and study business administration and marketing. She would like to thank her mother, Laura, her aunts, Joan and Judy, and her closest friends. Camille McCullum. Don't be. I'm sure she earned that. Camille is studying business administration. She's from Reedsville. She wants to pursue an entrepreneurial route, she writes, after graduation, and she hopes to set up a career that will allow her to spend more time with her husband and children. She wants to thank her family for their support, especially her husband, kids, and Aunt Wendy. Curtis McGee. Curtis is getting an AA and an AAS degree. He's from Reedsville. He plans to major in biology, and he's undecided about college, but he does want to thank his mom, Joyce, and his father, Steve, and in particular his professors, Mark Sattler, Lori Murphy, and Lori French. Brandy McCoy. Brandy's getting an Associate of Science degree. She's from Maiden. She plans to go to a 4-year school to study to be a physician's assistant. She wants to thank her family and closest friends and the great teachers who inspired her to learn. Jennifer Miller. Jennifer is studying early childhood education. She's from Ashboro. After graduation, she hopes to start her early childhood studies by finding a teaching position and working toward a management career. Boy, I butchered that. Sorry. She would like to thank Graham Miller, her husband, Kathy Witten, her mom, Dr. Anthony Paparo, her dad, Tony Paparo, her brother, and Dylan Nicholas and Cobb, her sons, and Felicia Jumper, her advisor. Kevin Allen Mize. Kevin's studying computer information technology. He's from Reedsville. He hopes to start his own IT business, and he would like to thank God, his family, and his friends. Murph. Murph is studying electrical systems technology. He's from Eden, North Carolina, and hopes to work for his contractor license, electrical license, and get bonded in order to expand a business beyond the horizon. Murph wants to thank Michael, Amy, and Pam Mitchell and the entire RCC family. Margaret Peel. Margaret is studying medical office administration. She's from Reedsville. After graduation, she plans to re-enter the employment field and seek a bachelor's degree in business as a part-time student at A&T. She wants to thank God, her husband Frederick, who has encouraged her for years to return to school. She would like to thank her parents and Francis Barnhart, Joseph Robinson, and Nancy Robinson for all their support. And lastly, her children and her grandchildren, whom I think we just heard from. Did we hear from you, grandchildren? Yep. Morgan Pillar. Morgan is pursuing an Associate of Arts degree and an Associate of Science degree. She is from Reedsville. After graduation, she plans on attending a 4-year university and then a graduate school to major in Spanish and pharmacology. She wants to mention her sister, Megan, who has inspired her to do everything to the best of her abilities and supported her through all of her accomplishments. Savannah Powell. Savannah is getting an AA degree. She's from Ruffin. She plans to attend the University of North Carolina at Charlotte to major in accounting, and she would like to thank her parents and her sister. Claire Roberts. Claire is getting an associate in science. She is from Madison. She plans on attending a 4-year university to finish her undergraduate work and then obtain a master's degree in, she says, something she is passionate about. She wants to thank her family and friends. Courtney Shelton. Courtney is studying early childhood education. She's from Sandy Ridge, and after she leaves RCC, she will be completing her bachelor's degree at a 4-year university. She would like to thank Tonya Shelton, her mom, and Brian Shelton, her dad. Caitlin Villa. Caitlin is studying accounting. She is from Madison. She hopes to transfer to UNCG to get her bachelor's degree in accounting, and she would like to thank her parents, Bluford and Wendy. Nancy Villalobos. Nancy's studying early childhood education. She's from Reedsville. After graduation, she hopes to further her education at a 4-year university to obtain a bachelor's degree in birth to kindergarten. Her ultimate goal is to go for a master's. She wants to dedicate her degree to her children, her parents, and Mrs. Felicia Jumper, once again, for encouraging and supporting her. Will you please join me in congratulating the 2017 PTK inductees? It is my pleasure to welcome you into Phi Theta Kappa and the lively fellowship of scholars it affords. I salute you for your accomplishments. I charge you to explore always for truth and to dedicate yourselves to the cultivation of a well-reasoned life of service and honor. Everyone, there is food and drink just outside the auditorium. Enjoy yourselves, and congratulations once again to the inductees.